It's finally time to review 2012 films, and the first one for the year, Mark Wahlberg goes back to the smuggling world in the new action crime drama, Contraband. Hi, this is Rob, and thanks for looking at RB&D reviews. In Contraband, Mark Wahlberg plays a former smuggler now living a normal life with his wife, played by Kate Beckinsale, and their two sons, and he works as an alarm installer. But when his younger brother-in-law, Andy, owes a drug dealer named Tim Briggs for the drugs that he was supposed to smuggle in, Wahlberg's character goes back to that old way of life to try to get some counterfeit money to pay Briggs off, or else his family is in danger. Now, Contraband, it's got to be probably one of the most stylish action films I have seen. We see a lot of shots of outside of the buildings and houses that look like they were from a documentary for a city. And there's a lot of these self-absorbed camera things where there's zooms and there's shakes and there's pans, and the image, they do this thing where the image looks fuzzy and then all of a sudden it gets cleared up where you can actually see the people and a little bit of the background and all that. And it looked like it came from a drama TV show rather than a film. I felt for this movie, I found most of the characters to be very cardboard-like and really didn't have much personality except for the character of Tim Briggs, the drug dealer, played by Giovanni Ribisi. You know, Ribisi really made me feel that this character was, an evil, low, trashy drug dealer who's living in a very low, trashy, drug-filled apartment complex. Wahlberg, it's like he's going through the motions, and Kate Beckinsale, I think she's better than this script. I mean, I think anybody could have played the part. J.K. Simmons is in this movie. He plays a captain of a ship, and he just sounds bored, and it's like he's just going through the motions too, just to get a paycheck. When the movie goes to Panama, which is where Mark Wahlberg and his friends go to in the second half of the movie does pick up a little bit. There's more suspense, and I often was on the edge of my seat, and I kept wondering what would happen to the characters, because there was a lot of twists coming in. And I think Contraband had a good story. After all, it's a remake of a film, I believe it's called Reykjavik, Rotterdam. It was made in Europe, but the dialogue and the action scenes for this film were pretty routine and predictable. I think Contraband was a nice time killer for a DVD rental. It moves at a pretty fast pace for the most part, but I don't think I could recommend this movie as something to go pay $8 or $10 to see in the theaters. I think you can wait and rent it on DVD. So that's my review of Contraband, and feel free to leave any comments about the movie if you have seen it or about the channel, and thank you very much for watching.